Have you ever experienced being torn and deciphering if someone has feelings for you or if they are too friendly? It would be much easier if any person would be straightforward with their feelings, right? But sadly, most of the time, they are not revealing their true feelings. It's either they are too shy or they are afraid of rejection. So you can tell the difference. Let's look at the signs if someone is hiding their feelings for you. Hi, welcome to Soul Joy Arena. And in this channel, we talk about relationships, marriages, love, sex, and much more. It might be challenging to recognize the signs that someone is hiding their feelings from you these days, which makes it harder to enter into romantic connections. Feelings may be evident in some situations but not in others. In general, many women are comfortable expressing their feelings to their partners, whereas many males prefer to keep their feelings to themselves. It can be challenging to determine whether someone likes you or is just playing with your emotions. That's because it requires the exact strategies to deceive or like someone. Avoiding unexpected heartbreaks, disappointment, and embarrassment can be accomplished by understanding the tiny differences between the two. How can you know if someone likes you but is trying to keep it a secret? Let's find out. Number 1. They pay a lot of attention to you. Do they frequently invite you out? Are they constantly calling or texting? Constantly doing something to catch your attention but in a subtle way? Do you often hear from your friends that they are always asking or talking about you? If the response is yes, it would seem that a solid foundation relationship has already been formed. Tension is the best sign of a crush, love, or attraction. Everything you need to know about a person is shown by what they do and how they act around you. You can observe it if they suddenly appear beside you. They would worry so much if you are not feeling well. They may not show it, but they will definitely do something to help you. The secret is to observe with your eyes, not only your heart. Remember to observe their actions when you are around. Number 2. They make time. Observing how someone makes time for your needs might help you determine if they like you. If they would gladly make time for you, regardless of how busy they are, that indicates that they secretly love you. Naturally, they'll act as though it's no big deal, and they are merely being friendly or kind, but they are happy when you call for help. The most valuable presents you can give someone are your time and attention. We all have demanding schedules at work or school, so our leisure time is precious. Therefore, don't take it for granted if someone gives you their time, especially if you know they're busy. If they follow your instructions, even if it's not something they generally do, that's an even more significant clue. An extreme case would be like this. They would accompany you to an amusement park and get on a roller coaster with you, even if they are scared to ride in it. If you knock on their door, they might change their plans for the day off. They might complain a little or appear like they're bothered. But what really matters is that they did it in the first place. Making time is a really great indication if someone has feelings for you because time is precious. Number 3. They become nervous wrecks when you are around. They perform badly when you're around them, from their usual calm and controlled attitude to a nervous wreck. They might drop their phone, stumble in a chair, or constantly roll and unroll their sleeves. They might even stutter when they talk to you. They might be able to avoid it being evident if they have extreme self-control. However, it's normal to feel a little uneasy when with somebody you like or admire. There are numerous causes of this anxiety. It can be out of fear that you'll discover that they adore you or that they would look like total fools around you. Number 4. They always give compliments. They may not realize it, but they only have positive things to say about you. It is not necessarily directly said to you, but they might be talking with their buddies when someone brings you up in the conversation. One might assume that they would be aware of how obvious they are being, yet this is one of those things that you can readily identify when someone else does it, but just miss when you are the one doing it. Therefore, when someone calls them out on how much they seem to be talking about you, they will probably stop and recognize what they're doing or dispute it because they simply didn't believe they were praising you that much. It would be best to avoid pressuring them into confessing it because doing so would likely result in you rejecting them or making them feel uncomfortable, neither of which you desire. What do you think about these points so far? Please share them in the comment section below. And hey, if you are still new to our channel and love our topics, please consider subscribing so that you will be notified anytime we upload a new video. Also, give it a thumbs up as this will allow YouTube to show this video to more people. Thanks! And now, let's continue. Number 5. They will find a way to touch you. People enjoy touching the things and people they like since touching and being touched are in our nature as humans. And it is still true even when they try to hide that. They might try to pay attention to opportunities where they can touch you without coming out as very interested in you. When you're hanging out with your friends, they can try to put their hand on your shoulder or brush it against yours as you pass each other in a hallway. But how can you tell if they only touch you when they're trying to avoid being blatant about it? The key factor is how frequently they do it. In crowded places, it's not uncommon for people to brush their hands as they pass one another. However, it's not a coincidence if they consistently touch you when that occurs and if they appear to be moving intentionally so that you can collide. Number 6. They know every detail about you. When someone is aware or even the little things about you, that indicates hidden affection. People who hide their emotions make it their primary responsibility to get to know you, aside from the general knowledge about you. They are aware of your favorite food, store, brand, accessories, style, and other interests, which will surprise you. They also retain the information you casually say to them. For instance, if you have randomly shared on social media that you like this kind of thing, they would save it and give it to your birthday or give it to you after a week or month to make it less evident that they have been checking on you. They might be keeping his emotions in check, but they are observing all the details about you. Number 7. They constantly look at you. The eyes pall, they never lie. They'll be unable to resist staring at you. Naturally, they'll try to be discreet so that no one will notice what they're doing. Instead of looking directly at you, they could scan the area around you in search of something intriguing to gaze at. That way, they will always have a good reason if someone catches them staring at you. They would like to become fully immersed in your eyes if they can do so, such as when you are speaking directly to them. But as soon as you see them and turn to face them, they will look away. It's difficult to describe the face of love, but you can feel it in your bones, so you know when you see it. There are several indicators that someone is keeping their feelings for you a secret, but these are the most obvious ones. When a person lacks self-confidence, they tend to suppress their emotions. Their main concern is that you would reject or hate them. Therefore, they do their best to preserve a little time they have with you by making the most of it. However, paying close attention to them, the way they talk, their actions, and their body language will enable you to make a sound choice and avoid any potential heartbreaks, false hopes, and assumptions. What do you think about this topic? Do you agree with us too? Do you observe these kinds of behaviors with someone? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.